That's the main point.
Oh, okay.
So I just look at this one. I don't get the
They did.
I think they just look at your number 3 and number 5. I don't get the standard EPA.
Application already? Can everybody please
Oh, this
in here? Okay, so did everyone get their application already? So the deadline for applications is in early October. After that, we can't count you as an official member yet. So please turn it in as soon as possible. The fee is only $5. Also, everyone has a ticket. Everyone needs to have a ticket so they can get 10% off their shirt.
Wait, who actually still has their ticket that I Wow. Okay, yeah. So, I mean,
Oh, there they are.
so I mean, I think we're going to give out another set of tickets, and those who have their tickets from last week can put that one in also, so they'll have 2 tickets. Yeah, but if you lost it, don't worry about it. We'll
So happy I did.
yeah, we'll pass out tickets, put your name on them, and then just leave them here. Yeah.
Oh, and also, I would like to. So, I'm gonna Miss Amy, can you talk a little bit about
All right. I think I mentioned this book last year, for those of you who were in this club last year, but I think this year we're going to try to get maybe a set for all of the members so we could read. Various chapters in this book. So the book Half the Sky talks about a lot of different stories from around the world of discrimination that women are facing in different parts of the world. It focuses a lot on human trafficking and just laws and legal issues with women in different areas of the world where they don't have the same rights as we do here in America. So I think we're going to be reading excerpts from this, or at least taking people's stories and trying to figure out how we can help. What's really cool about this book is every chapter is focused on a different woman and what happened to her. And it's, you know, like I said, different places around the world. So the authors actually traveled around the world to interview these women, to find their stories and to tell their stories for them. Because they are probably not educated, they're not literate, they don't have the opportunity or even the right to say anything in their countries. The coolest thing about it is after every chapter, it also has a little few pages on what somebody has tried to do in the past to help. So it will connect a woman and her story to an organization that will actually help that woman and people who are in the same situation as she is. So the cool thing is we don't have to start from scratch. If we like one of the stories of the women and what they're, I mean, obviously we're not going to like what happened to them, but if we like what the organization who's supporting the women is doing, then we as a club can just choose to support that organization. So it's a really sad book to read, just to see the crazy things that women go through in other places, in other countries, but it's also very encouraging because it does have that flip side to it where people are very positive and people have tried to help. So if you could buy it on your own, is $16. You'll probably find it cheaper online. But I think maybe you should try to fundraise to buy like a set so people can borrow it and read it and share it with each other.
Yeah, I will be passing around like a sign-up sheet for whoever wants to buy the book. If everyone would like to buy it, I think it's only like $14 to $10 on Amazon if we do it as a group order.
Oh yeah, I get like a discount from Borders or something for being a teacher, like 10%. I don't know, write your name on there if you're interested. It might be cheaper than the listed price.
So the sign-up sheet for the book is over there. So if you want to sign your name at the end of the meeting. So Leanne's going to start her presentation on our tutoring program.
Somebody back there switch off the 2 lights on the right-hand side.
Hi, my name is Leanne, and I'm the director for the 2012 Renaissance Academy Tutoring Program. So over the summer, the officers came up with the idea of tutoring middle school students to help them achieve high academic goals.
as well as utilizing their talents to their potential. And this is like a great way for you guys to like get community service as well. So our program goal is to help students understand materials, not to get it done. But it doesn't mean that we want the tutors to ask the students to refer back to their notes before any further explanations. And if they still don't understand, you guys can sit down, like help them step by step, not to just give them the answers. And we also want our tutors to get to know our students and help them and introduce them to outside opportunities that meet their students, that meet their interests, such as like math enrichment. And we also want our tutors to fill out a form that's optional. It's like a learner's life conference form where you guys like fill out the progress the student makes throughout the week. And this helps the student because like if they don't get like such a good grade that semester or trimester, then the progress report kind of helps them like to show that they improved throughout the week. And if you guys are interested, you guys can raise your hand and the officers will pass out applications for the tutoring, for tutors. And the first step is to fill out the application, which includes your contact information and taking like a slot that you guys wanted. And you guys are going to attend our orientation at Renaissance on September 21st, which is next Friday. And it's from 4, 10 to 5. And Renaissance is about like 15, 20-minute drive from here, and it's like on the local street right. So we know that this is a really, the location seems pretty far away, but I swear you will love our students, the students at my, our old middle school. And for anyone who's ever been at Renaissance, Penny, you want to talk a little bit more about our school, our middle school?
Our middle school, it had like a slogan. It was like social injustice, science, and art. So we focus a lot on just like getting to know the students personally because it's a really small school. There's only like 300 kids that go there, and there's only like 10 teachers. So each teacher gets to know their students very well, gets to see what they excel in and what they're not doing very well in, and they help them get there. And being a tutor, it's like being another teacher. It's like helping them, but you can still be their friend. And it's very like rewarding for both the student and yourself.
And we have these things called learner-led conferences where the student has to present their grades to their parents, and it's a very terrifying experience. We know because we've been through it. So what you guys could do is like write a little note to the teacher that will say, you know, I've seen some progress in this student. Don't be too harsh on him or her because she's still learning, but I'm seeing progress. And so you would help lighten up the load a lot, especially to the student and their parents. Yeah, Charlotte?
What do you mean by present? Like everyone has to, no matter their grade?
It's like, okay, so it's pretty much like a parent-teacher conference, except it's learner-led. So the student, they have a portfolio, they have all their grades, they have the progress reports from the whole entire trimester, and it's usually for students who don't have very good grades, and they're presenting why they have that grades. It's not actually like standing in front of the class and stuff like that. They're talking to their parents directly with the teacher there, and they're telling their parents what they did and like how they can improve. And the teacher is just there to be like, okay, yeah, we can do all this extra stuff, you can do extra credit, that kind of thing. They're just there to help the students.
Yes, I know.
We can't make the mandatory
Orientation.
yes, that thing. Can we still participate in the
Yeah.
volunteering?
It's mandatory because we really want everyone to be there, but if there's some like really big issue that you guys need to handle, then we'll understand. But I'll do some sign-ins for sign-ups for this tutoring program. So I think that's what I can do. The meeting is concluded. So sign up with me if you're interested in volunteering for a tutoring
Does
program.
anybody have any questions?
Is this tutoring program, is this a commitment and are you required to go every single session or are you able to come just in and out anytime?
this is a committed session, so we would really like you guys to be committed to your student, and plus, once you've gotten to know him or her, you really do want to come. You want to help him or her see progress in their learning abilities, and yeah, it's a very committed
What day and time is this?
You have a range choice. You have a date, time and date range. So you guys can come on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, any day, twice a week, once a week. It's very open. So yeah, you guys have a lot of variety in what the times you want to come.
Okay, so the meeting's over, guys. So you can sign up and for the tutoring, the book, and doing sign.
How long into the year will this go through? How long into the year will this go through? So the entire year?